My name's Kevin. This is my son Deacon, my beautiful wife Perry. We've been taking Deacon to the dentist since he started getting teeth, long before I felt like that he needed to go to the dentist, but we did twice a year. Our dentist has been saying that he was going to need to go to the orthodontist and all that good stuff, but we needed to wait until all his baby teeth were gone. We got to that point and we knew we had to go to an orthodontist, and so Deacon asked his best friend, Will, and Will said that this was the best place and had taken care of him. So we came here and...
So I had MSE and Matsumoto was really helpful with that. Basically they had to put an expander on the top of my mouth, and at first I thought it was going to be pretty bad, but Matsumoto basically reassured me that it wasn't going to be as bad as it was, and they were right. And they were very patient and helpful throughout the whole thing, and yeah.
The biggest thing that I would say is, the first thing that stands out to me was he was complaining of headaches, and we didn't think that had anything to do with his teeth. And so, all he drinks is water and milk, but he drank a lot of water, this, that, and other, and we're trying to figure out what the headaches were from. And one of the things that I would say when we met with Doc and met with his amazing team here, they were talking about that could be a possibility, because we had no clue how bad his upper jaw was, because nobody had ever talked to us about it. And so when we got here and Doc and his team really looked at everything and set us down, they really did an excellent job explaining. I will say for you, if you're in this situation with your son or daughter, it was scary because we're supposed to have all the answers. God and moms have all the answers. And so, but when we got here, we had no idea just how bad it was and what all that entailed to try to fix it and make it right. I would encourage parents to come sooner. I think, like in our situation, we just trusted the dentist and we just waited. Hindsight's 20/20. We wish that we would have come sooner. Luckily for us, it has been such an awesome process, and the team has walked us through, and Doc has done such an amazing job explaining, and his teeth have moved. But from also with that, Doc told us, if we'd have done it sooner, it would have been even easier. So if you're a parent out there and you're pondering, should you wait? I would say go ahead and do it, because even as well as his teeth have moved, anything we can make easier on our children as a parent, that is our responsibility to make that choice. But with the headaches, that has helped with his headaches. I think it's also helped with his breathing. He likes playing ball and playing sports and likes to run, and he's the Energizer Bunny. But I really feel like this has helped, and I don't know if he's noticed that. But what I do for a living, I see that a lot. And I really believe that that's helped his breathing with running and sports, etc. The thing I also will say is, going from the expander at the top of his mouth, and now we're the bottoms, with braces. The staff and everybody's just so helpful and just so friendly and just so kind and take the extra time. That doesn't happen in our society anymore. Most places, all they want is your insurance and your checkbook. That is not the case here. They have been so over the top and exceptional. When we've had questions or if things did arise, and I would highly recommend anyone, and I'm so thankful that his best friend Will introduced us and told us, and I would say Will was right. Dr. Matsumoto is the best. He has done an amazing job.
I also thought that it would be more difficult to talk, because I'm into a lot of speech competitions, and I thought I probably wouldn't place this year because of all the stuff with my mouth. But on several different occasions, I won first in many competitions, which I thought I wouldn't be able to do. So
I feel like his speech has improved. I didn't realize how much his front teeth were sticking out and affecting his lips and the way he brings his lips together. Apparently his tongue placement was abnormal as well, and something that he always used to do when he was speaking is he doesn't do that anymore. His entire profile looks different from where his teeth are now, you know, not sticking out. They're more aligned. As a mom, he's a very good eater. He eats, adventurous eater, you know, vegetables, fruits, any kind of meat. He rarely says no to anything. So I was really worried about limiting his diet so much, but we've made it through. So, you know, we made a lot of smoothies, tried to put the good stuff in that to make up for maybe some of the hard, crunchy things that he can't eat right now. So we're making it.
Before, I had always been, like I said before, like winning speech competitions, and I was just thinking, like, after today, that's not gonna be like the same. On December 16th, whenever we got it in, it really wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Afterwards, I had a smoothie and I was just fine. With all the needles or whatever, like, he numbed it so well, like, I really couldn't feel anything, even though, like, I could see, like, that he was just, like, sticking this big thing up my mouth. And the only not so good thing about it was the numbing I could taste. Well, it didn't really taste good, but it didn't hurt, just that, so.